Morning breaks with unexpected headlines announcing a surprise attack from a neighboring country on the United States. We start by asking which neighboring countries could plausibly threaten the U.S. in a hypothetical, heavily analyzed scenario. Canada is the closest neighbor, but its alliance with the U.S. and NATO makes a direct attack practically impossible. Mexico, while militarily capable, remains economically intertwined with the United States, making a direct assault unlikely. With neighboring options limited, the scenario often shifts to a major power backing or influencing one of these countries. In the immediate moments of a hypothetical attack, NORAD would be the first line of defense. Radar would detect incoming threats almost instantly, triggering rapid military responses. The United States would likely elevate DEFCON levels to DEFCON 3 or 2, depending on the scale of the threat. Cyber Command would engage in counter-hacking to disrupt enemy communications and command networks. The immediate military outcome would hinge on superior U.S. air power and integrated defense systems. Could Canada or Mexico actually invade? Realistically, both scenarios collapse within hours due to overwhelming technology and logistics. Canada's lack of offensive capability would be a decisive factor if conflict ever occurred. Mexico would face a similar fate, with U.S. superiority in tanks, aircraft, and missiles overwhelming any attempt. Even with foreign backing, the U.S. advantages are vast. Budget, bases, and the nuclear triad create a disproportionate edge. The real threat lies in covert support, weapons, intelligence, and cyber help from abroad. Yet even with foreign assistance, direct confrontation on U.S. soil would quickly show the limits of any adversary. The most likely outcome is a rapid collapse of any attack and a decisive U.S. counteroffensive. Targets would include bases, communication hubs, supply routes, and command networks. The war would end in days, not months, due to technological and economic disparities. Global powers would likely avoid direct land war with the United States due to the costs and risks. Historical and strategic deterrence factors make a sustained U.S. defense likely to prevail. The final reality is that a neighboring attack would be short and decisively repelled. If you found this breakdown insightful, consider how power, alliance, and technology shape modern conflict. Would you like to see a deeper dive into any specific country's capabilities or deterrence strategies? Next, we could explore how civil society, media, and civilians would experience such a scenario. We can also model different escalation paths and analyze potential humanitarian considerations. The video can include more data-driven graphics showing defense budgets, fleet sizes, and base locations. If you want, I can add captions or tailor the tone to a classroom, news feature, or cinematic documentary. Would you like the music to escalate tension or remain subdued and informative throughout? I can deliver the full 30-scene sequence with a consistent narrative arc within your 3-minute target. We can also convert this into shorter clips or adapt for social media formats. Just tell me your preferred pacing, and I will balance scene length to fit the 3-minute window. Finally, I will provide a downloadable script and image prompts to accompany your video. Would you like any specific branding or color palette integrated into the visuals?